Hey guys!
Hey!
Oh my god. Look, there's the alert.
The alert to say it's here. Don't be such a joker.
What did we like about the first teaser that we saw? Because we had
everything.
I mean, there was nothing about it we didn't like.
It was genius.
It's not just a lazy answer.
And no, you're right. And it managed to get us over, I think, the speed hump of thinking musical. How are we going to be sold?
We were very worried about that.
I was worried. And even though I know that Lady Gaga's a brilliant actress and I really like her, I was worried about her being in the Joker films because I just didn't think, I don't know, it worried me.
Yeah.
She was
worried musical and Lady Gaga together in the Joker film. I was like, but...
And also, I don't want there to be that sort of necessity that because Lady Gaga's in something, she has to sing. Because she's a great actress.
She really is.
And the only film I've seen her in where she wasn't singing and she was just playing a straight role was House of Gucci. Yeah. And she was the best thing in it. The rest of it was farcical. But she was brilliant. She was brilliant. So, I mean, she's got real layered depth and everything.
I think that was the most exciting thing for me. But I mean, it's a perfect trailer, but I think she was the most exciting thing. We know he's going to be genius in it.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, double genius.
Now, Warner Brothers have, just before we hit play and then just give you all of our kind of back-end kind of analysis and response, Warner Brothers, the YouTube site on YouTube channel, have had as a kind of holding page just an empty studio. They're really playing up this idea that in this asylum, in this insane relationship, in this Folie-Adderleys, this kind of shared insanity, there's a shared stage and there's a shared performance. And so they're really, really going for this sense of, I think, being in the minds of potentially two extraordinary narcissists and self-destructive kind of personality disorder types and all this kind of stuff. So it's fascinating to kind of, see what more meat they're going to put on the bones, basically. I mean, if I'm honest, I've got the same caution and concern at this point, because a teaser can always be successful. This is going to give us more of a sense of the tone of the film and whether that whole musical kind of thing works. So,
I'm not worried.
You're not?
I'm not thinking it. Should I be worrying?
No, you shouldn't.
I don't think you should be getting sleepless nights. I mean, I've been up all night.
Like you are.
I have. I've had to take some extra antidepressants and bipolar pills.
This is the problem when you really love something, and we've had a lot of fear around this film coming out because Maddie went to a very, very difficult place. Which was not good for any of us.
Have you returned from that difficult place?
That's why I'm worried. How long was the difficult place after the last?
After 5 years.
Still
it was so bad. I don't think there's ever been a person in history that has been affected so deeply by a film.
On that note, that couldn't be a better build-up.
I'm glad I'm a bit at the back.
Yeah.
2 years ago, the name Arthur Fleck hit Gotham like a hurricane.
The trial of the century. They believe Arthur Fleck to be some kind of martyr. Well, he's not. There's a monster.
When I first saw Joker, when I saw you,
the whole world smiles. With you.
For once in my life, I didn't feel so alone anymore.
For once in my life, I have someone who needs me.
How about you, Arthur? Do you still think you're a star?
Showtime. The whole world smiles with you.
You can do anything you want.
The sun comes.
You're Joker.
Look around! Look at all these people! I will no longer allow any of you
So stop your sighing.
to keep me down!
Be happy again.
I got the sneaking suspicion that we're not giving the people what they want.
It's okay, baby. Let's give the people what they want. Sing hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day.
Oh my god.
I've got tears in my eyes.
Same. Oh my god.
It makes me emotional how complete every aspect of
Yeah.
it's like pure film. It transcends film.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's performance, it's script, it's story. It's so fictional, and yet, oh my god,
Oh my god.
a clear sense. I think a really clear and quite a relief to see how the music is an internal monologue thing.
Yeah.
It is
Not all suddenly going to
No,
be
it
like
fits in really well.
Goose stepping down the stairs.
But
with umbrellas.
can I just say, cinematically, some of the shots looking like, I'm not being wanky, but I'm going to be a wanker for a minute, looking like fucking Renaissance
Yeah,
painting.
literally.
Beautiful. Can you imagine that on the big screen? Got to watch it on the big screen, guys.
What a big screen.
Film for IMAX.
Film for IMAX.
Oh my god.
Other thoughts that I was having there. Did you notice that wonderful shot where they're in the asylum, but all the crowds are outside the asylum
Yeah.
to suggest that the reality to trust is the inside the asylum? You know, the idea of your truth is the truth and
Right.
the right truth. And actually, the so-called sane world is outside the asylum. So they lock them out.
Yeah.
And they're all trying to get in.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting. Clear steer towards the hammer. Oh, is that Harley Quinn's hammer?
No, I think that was
Oh, it's
Well,
just...
like,
It was
that hammer.
where
When
he
he just-
slaps the side of the judge's head.
with the judges.
What's that with the hammer?
No, it was with the
The
judges.
mallet.
and
With
that.
Oh, with the mallet.
With the mallet.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
it was a giant mallet.
It was a
Yeah.
drama. What do we think of how he looks and she looks?
Yeah, they both like aesthetically. It just looks because I mean I loved his design of the Joker from the first film, but her design of Harley Quinn looks really cool as well. I literally can't wait. Like I had goosebumps the whole time.
And if the first teaser was very much taking us to a sad, empathetic place with him, this has that. But then you've also got his strength and his
Well, that's
flints.
what the first film had as well. Like
Yeah.
he was vulnerable, and there were all these scenes of like him being abused or bullied or whatever. But then at the same time, he has like this weird
Yeah.
strength through it all. So yeah, I literally can't.
I
wait for
always feel sorry for his character. I never feel any sort of
Yeah.
real horror.
Which is odd.
brilliant when you think what he does. You know, it's just so to play that vulnerability so brilliantly right the way through.
And this shit.
Even when he's at his most bonkers and his most scary, he's
Yeah,
still
yeah, yeah.
vulnerable.
And let's not forget the title is Folie. So this is about their a shared mental state, a shared mental. And I mean, I'm always getting with each of the trailers and teasers and everything I've seen for it. I really get strong One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest
Yeah.
vibes. Do you? You know, with that sense
And
of
that they're never actually together. It's all in their heads.
yeah,
Is that right?
yeah.
Do
Well,
you
it
think
is.
Well, no, we don't. No,
That's
it's
what
not
I
actually.
feel. I feel it's all a journey.
Because I
that
remember
they-
the really sad thing in the first film is that we see this whole relationship he has with his next door neighbour, and then the whole film isn't true, and then
Yeah.
he realises. I don't think that will be the case for this because Harley Quinn.
Harley
and
Quinn
Joker
is a
are
character.
couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are both in a lunatic asylum.
I think it's going to be interesting to see how she infects him and he infects her, and where they take each other.
Because the
where
original
her
story of
starting
Harley
point is.
Quinn and Joker is like he very much because she was his psychotherapist
Exactly.
in the asylum.
Exactly.
And drove her insane.
Yeah.
And where she fell in love with him and went mad. But
Lots of other characters in there. Brendan Gleeson as one of the
yeah, I love Brendan
the
Gleeson.
chink clink guys who are
Yeah,
prison wardens.
I hope we don't see too much brutality from wardens.
And is that Joaquin Phoenix is back? Has he lost that
Yeah.
weight again?
Yeah, I think
Has he lost what?
That weight, that
Yeah, he
shot
always
of
gets
the
really
kind of.
skinny.
It's
Very
just
skinny, very dangerous.
oh my god, guys, amazing.
amazing. Literally can't wait.
Now, the only thing I'm a little bit worried about
Say
is
it.
the IMAX cinema.
Right.
If you're too far around the side, you can't see it properly.
Just got to sit bang in
That's
front
why
of
we
it.
always
saw
sit.
that
We
was
always sit in the
ruined.
centre.
We all sit at the centre.
What was it we saw that was ruined?
We were late. It was
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. It was a shit
I was
film
like
as
this.
well.
I felt that was round the corner.
Oh,
Yeah, it
Do
was.
not sit on the sides, blokes. Folks.
What? We won't
Do
sit on
not
the
sit
side.
on the
We won't
sides,
sit on the side.
folks.
Oh, and finally,
Book your tickets now.
what did we think of the kind of musical,
Yeah.
the kind of musical
Loved it.
La La
Brilliant.
Land thing?
Loved it.
Love it.
Oh, you've made me want to watch La La Land.
Yeah.